Today I'm going to be proving why the health ordinance is flawed and should not be implemented statewide in California. The first topic that I would like to address is the claim that obesity is caused by the consumption of fast food, and his words were that fast food companies are responsible for the obesity. However, obesity in America is not solely fast food, but reflected upon the poor economy and budget cuts. Today's youth, in Get America Fit Foundation released an article stating that today's youth are considered the most inactive generation in history, caused in part by reductions in schools, physical education programs, and unavailable or unsafe community recreational facilities. Also, to prove my point, transportation plays a key role in the obesity rates due to the methods of acquiring fast food. In www.preparedfoods.com released an article observing the RAND Corporation that was later posted in the Journal of Preventive Medicine. The RAND Corporation interviewed 13,000 California children, comparing each child's diet and weight to the kinds of food available in the neighborhood. The study found no link between what the youngsters ate and how close they lived to fast food restaurants or supermarkets. That finding contradicts the widely held belief that the local food environment plays a key role in the diet and health weight of children. Researchers say that transportation makes a difference. If it is easy enough to get to a supply of healthy food, the fast food restaurants in the neighborhood do not matter as much. The National Institute on Child Health and Human Development was among the organizations that supported the study. Also, my opponent states that toys are solely the advertisement that restaurants use in order to grasp the attention of children to unhealthy meals. However, it's not solely the only forms of advertisement that restaurants use. They also promote, through various different advertisement techniques and methods, they are able to promote meals in a healthy way and show their produce in a more healthy and nutritional value. And using McDonald's as my example, I will show you 3 different techniques of advertisement that they use. The theme of in advertising at McDonald's is what makes it so iconic in American history. The slogan, "I'm loving it," is number 7 in the top 10's world most iconic slogans according to Top Design magazine. Also, advertisements include giving back to the community, having children come in and finding ways to promote education as well. When referring to McTeacher Night in the Center for Commercial-Free Public Education, released an article stating that McTeacher Night, a program that helps give back to school through fundraising at McDonald's restaurant, kids like McDonald's. They would have come out anyways, said Ruby, whose trade group represents more than 560 restaurants in Orange, Los Angeles, Riverside, and San Bernardino, and Ventura counties. This way, we create a social event and give back to the schools. Also, McDonald's has altered their marketing techniques in order to promote their new, fresh produce that appeals to a new, fresh image that not only captures the attention of kids, but adults as well. When going to YouTube.com and looking at McDonald's commercial of new produce, the McDonald's US YouTube site comes up with a clip of a commercial called "Proud of Our Suppliers" that aired on television publicly last year in 2011. This clip goes on to hear the story of a lettuce supplier of McDonald's named Dirk Yanni, who explains his family tradition of farming and understanding how to do his job in providing lettuce for 80% of the nation, going on to say that McDonald's expects high quality and freshness on a daily basis. Images of his work, farm, and even the produce that he creates are shown throughout the video. This proves that McDonald's has altered their methods in order to capture the attention of an older generation rather than just children. Also, the idea that by selling healthy food encourages children to make healthier choices is asking the audience to make a big assumption that by changing one thing, it changes an entire mentality of a population. Just because there is a focus on attempting to promote a healthier meal does not mean that there is still not the option to buy whatever the customer chooses to eat from the menu. A spokeswoman from McDonald's, Dana Proud, commented on the reaction of parents during this conflicting law. Public opinion continues to be overwhelming against this misguided legislation, she said. Parents tell us that it's their right and responsibility, not the government's, to make their own decisions and to choose what's right for their children. This was an article provided by the LA Times. The ordinance would fail to adopt the entire state of California because of the abundance of health strides that restaurants are already taking without the ordinance. For example, why ban the selling of a toy with a Happy Meal if it does not meet a certain health requirement when there's an entire Mighty Kids meal that implements these same health standards? Mighty Kids meal includes either 6 chicken nuggets or a McDouble burger, a choice of low-fat white milk or fat-free chocolate milk, or apple juice instead of soda, apples for a side, and a small side of French fries. Also, the workability of the ordinance is flawed if the standards and criteria are difficult to meet. The ordinance, as mentioned before in my opponent's introduction, has a long list of health standards that are required to be met to guarantee a toy in a meal. However, as noted in the San Francisco Weekly, not even school lunches meet those requirements. As San Francisco Weekly noted in January, the school lunches our children eat aren't healthy enough to qualify either. Also, a disadvantage to the health ordinance is that it makes buying a toy very accessible and inexpensive. Instead of changing the content of the meal or limiting the toys, McDonald's is complying by charging a mere 10 cents for the addition of a toy, with the proceeds benefiting by the Ronald McDonald House Charity. This proved my point that the ordinance was clearly not written in properly so that McDonald's found a loophole to go around. The ordinance would take away the fun, exciting family experience from opening a meal and finding your surprise treasure or toy. In a quote stated by Dana Proud, a spokeswoman by McDonald's, she states that we are extremely proud of our Happy Meals, which give our youngest guests wholesome food and toys of the highest quality. Getting a toy with a kid's meal is just one part of the fun family experience at McDonald's.